Guess what? Sunday morning, YouTube, in its infinite wisdom, decided that apparently I left an inappropriate comment someplace on somebody's video. I have no idea where, because they won't give you that information. No idea what I said. So, until sometime late tonight, I don't get to comment. The only thing I can do is reply to comments on my own videos. This is the second time in about 2 weeks they've done this. I finally figured out how to say, hey, what did I do? But that doesn't do any good because there's no way to figure out what I did. For me to, anyway. I see a couple other people said they've had the same thing happen. Who knows? So, I mean, hell, I'm on TikTok too, at least on TikTok, if I say something that offends someone or the wrong words, TikTok says, no, 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 you can't do that. And they tell you what you did. And if you want to, you can appeal their decision. They don't do squat to you. Oh, hey, you can't comment for so long. So what? But at least they tell you what you did. You know? I don't get it. I really don't. Of course, it's one of the reasons I'm never on Facebook either. Why? Because I go on there and all I got to do is say hi to somebody. Next thing I know, oh, you attempted to post an inappropriate picture. I didn't post anything. I might have shared something that was already there. And that is what's always gotten me in trouble. Somebody can share something and I'll see it, and hey, that's pretty cool, so I share it. Yeah, they put me in Facebook jail. Anyway, I'm thinking Ty is either going to be late or not at all today. It's going on 9 o'clock and haven't seen her yet. And none of us are feeling overly awesome. Stuffy head, sore throat stuff, that time of year tends to happen when, you're 42 to 70 degrees and 95 to 99% humidity the whole time. So, just changes plans. And I got Becky and my mother both texting me. My mother seemed to think that since the little Freightliner was throwing all the white smoke yesterday when we were trying to start it, that it must have a blown head gasket. That would be called unburnt fuel because it wasn't enough fuel to make it light. And that's just what it does, especially when it is cool and damp out. It happens. So I've got to explain to her why it's not a blown head gasket. I mean, the thing does lose a little water once in a while. We don't know where. We put maybe 3 quarts in the overflow tank once a year. That's not enough to worry about. So, anyway. And I think Wednesday the headlights. Dogs are barking. Maybe it's a tie. If it is, I think we're going to do a bunch of work in here for a little bit. Try to find this shithole again. buffalo over there beating on that little feeder hanging there. Happy babies. Old lady bitching about it. I got it spread pretty good for her. Works out all right. We can back in there and lock them outside and do it. Well, hello, Tahoe. What do you think, huh? Having fun? Okay. Little chrome girl there. Penelope. Oh, and Sapphire. Hi, Sapphire. So, Ty's been just a couple minutes with the fork. I didn't leave her too much to do. A little over here and she'll be done. Plan is to try to get some manure out of the manure storage today. But when I had the grapple on that bucket over there, I couldn't get the one pin in. Couldn't get one, then when I put the bolts in, I couldn't get the other. So the top piece has got a little bend in it for moving things that shouldn't have moved. Well, you know, things that needed to move. So I'm going to beat that down with a sledgehammer. And unfortunately, that grapple is right there. The truck's too close. I can't get in to pick it up. So we've got to move the frickin' truck for that. And I had fun getting a bale down. I couldn't pick two up, pointed downhill that much. Literally from that pole down to that bale is a good 8 inches anyway, maybe a little more. So I had two bales and I couldn't get both with pallet forks. So I put the manure grapple on and grabbed and just started pulling, and that was the top bale. I did get the other one out. Ended up grabbing it by the end and laying it up and rolling it so the knots were up. What I needed to do was move those so I can get to that part of it, but got the job done. We probably should do another bale because, the heifers over there need it, but unfortunately, really can't get in there very well, especially with everything parked out here. But we'll probably end up doing that. Take a couple pieces of cardboard, cover those water troughs, and, well, obviously we can't back in very far. It can be done. It's tight. But that's got to be out of the way. That's got to be out of the way. And we can get the smaller spreaders. What is this? This is a 20-foot section, I believe. The spreader's 17 feet load space. So you get the cab back against the gutter and it puts it there and scatter it out. But I guess they're not too bad in here yet. As long as they spend enough time outside. This is the next worst pin, though. Besides the steers, they need something. But anyway, I gotta go grab a sledgehammer and do some beating. And I don't know where to put that truck. I don't want to go too far with it. Got that thing ready. Changed the couplers on it. And Ty had to lead the cows out. Well, they made a big loop around the field, and they're following her back down the lane. Yeah. Yay. Hopefully she keeps him out there. Put the bucket on and get to shoveling some shit. at that. Just about pure dirt. See the layers. Damp at the bottom. Gets drier as it goes out. Layer of pure dirt down about 6 inches. And that, well, that's just all the wet shit. And been too much wet along that. All the rock's gone there and sunk out of sight. I hit the damn concrete at the base of that post on the way in. And I wasn't digging down there. That's where everything already was. So always have that issue along there. Because, well, it leaks. But anyway, making a little headway. And obviously I got a lot more of a bucket full than out of the other barn. If the other barn was this deep, it'd be different. And it doesn't make any sense to use the grapple in the other barn because I can't get it up that high anyway. So, back and forth, and up and down, and round, and there's a tie in through that tree. That's her third load. Second one with that tractor. And unfortunately, she's not feeling really good today. You know, touch of the cold, and it's that time of month, and it's not like last month that was, you know, the easiest one she had. Yeah, this is being a little rougher on her. So she's not happy having to swap tractors. But that's how we get it going quicker. You know, I mean, I don't mind getting out of here and sitting in a tractor, especially if it's hot out, but today it's comfortable. I got a sleeveless hickory shirt on with the zipper open, and I'm comfortable. It's not too cold. Not too warm. Anyway, I got to get back at it. Right through here is where I was going up when we did this before. It's wet over there. It was wet over here. She couldn't get through here. So she went up clear over there. I don't know. She was afraid of getting too close to the trail. Hey, remember what she did before? That was all brown? It's all green now. So, yeah. She had to run to the bathroom, so I guess I didn't give me a chance to come out and play. It tells me there's only room for one load, and it's all done. It's got a pass down the middle, green on the other side. That's what I sprayed before. And there'll be another. Probably 2 or 3 loads to do the headland up here. And I want to do this side of the little 3/4 so I have that built on the other side. So, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, I know what it's doing. And we never did put an antenna back on that tractor, so I can't talk to it. It's still down there, plugs in anyway. I'm going to cut it right here. Part of this done. It's just as wet over here as it is over there where she's been. I could probably even make a pass underneath the cedar tree. I just don't want a chance of it. This is my last load. It's late enough. Tie fed loading this last round. But I don't think I can get through that, so I'm just backing up to it. Actually, with this spreader, I could probably get through it. The other spreader, you bottom out. So, my second pass here. I just got to find an appropriate gear, and the bad thing is... Oh, come on. There we go. 4-wheel drive is awesome on a button, but when this thing's in 4-wheel drive, it doesn't shift gears. You can do the power shift, but you can't do the rest of it. And I don't know, Ty's over there by that fir tree. I just saw the top of her cab. The advantage with that one with the hydraulic floor, shut the floor off, cross what's been done, and so go down and get a little more of that down there. And what do we got? 48 loads of manure spread this fall so far. Well, as soon as we're done. As soon as I'm empty and she's empty, it's 48 loads. And don't like having to come up here and spread where we're turning. Unfortunately, that's kind of a shithole now. But that's the way it's going to be. Let's see what I got left when I get down here. I may come right back along the fence, and at least I'll have it made getting out, maybe. But then this spreader is like 2 feet wider than that one, or 1.5 feet wider. So I got to get the gate better. That down in there, there's a strip that still didn't get any, because I turned where it was comfortable to turn, and she's just gonna rip down, turn around, and come back, I think. And I should be able to do this and run out about the time I get back to the gate, maybe. So anyway, that's our Sunday. Some might call it a shitty day. Went pretty fast with that gravel walk, because I mean, I can stab into it anywhere and be full. This is going to be fun though. Nice thing is with this spreader, you can turn sharper than the other one, because it's got a longer tongue. The other one, if I tried to turn like this, I would have already ran into the box. Makes it a little too much fun. And yeah, I'm just crawling now because I want to empty it out. And if I was moving fast and it was spinning fast, it wouldn't. So anyway, thanks for watching. And hey, if you put a video up and I haven't commented on it, you already heard that story. I think I got about another 4 hours before YouTube will allow me to comment again. That's a bunch of serious shit, but anyway. Still trying to figure out what it was I said to somebody. All I can figure is somebody must have decided to report me, or they're, like Matt the Scrap Whisperer said, they're AI crap. I don't know. I really don't. Just one more thing that, kind of makes it not so pleasant anymore on YouTube. Used to be a lot funner before all that kind of stuff happened. But anyway, hope you had a great Sunday. Hope everybody has a great Monday. And we got, I think there's 2.5 sections left in that big barn to clean. And we're done with manure for a while.